As you notice there on my album cover, there were some images of Jesus. Some may not be familiar with it, but this is actually an early painting of Jesus. There was a moment on my album that was inspired by a conversation I had with a brother on the south side of St. Petersburg who was telling me that Christianity and African heritage are actually in contradiction. That as we were talking, I told him I love Jesus, and he almost fell out of his seat. Like, why would you do something like that? Don't you know that's the white man religion? And I remember telling him, I think that concept, you're accusing me of being the victim of white supremacy, but you don't realize that the concept that Jesus belongs to a particular race is actually the result of racial supremacy. You see, the thing is, the images that we see of Jesus all over the world are not a reflection at all of the true Jesus of the Bible. People typically reproduce Jesus in their own image. Why do we see a skinny white man in all these paintings? Because there was a skinny white man drawing it. Oftentimes people will use that as a tool to oppress others. In reality, up till the first 600 years that Christianity existed, there were no pictures of a paler Jesus. He wasn't black, he certainly wasn't white. He was a man that existed above our racial categories, a Jewish Middle Eastern man. And as he stands before all of us, he gives salvation, not based on your color of your skin, but faith in his work. So as you see here on the ground, there's broken glass, because the fact of the matter is that all our images of Christ are all broken. And the only image of Christ that we want to be seen above everything else is us living out that image and loving our neighbor, serving his people, sharing his gospel. Though his ethnicity is important, we must realize that the power of Jesus in his saving work that transcends everyone who has abused his name.